very well, thank you.
Wow. Okay. The TUTUPIE vibes. Let's kick it up. Well, you think that you're a Lagos babe, and before you become a Lagos Abuja babe, rather you must be a TUTUPIE. So a TUTUPIE vibe. What's that TUTUPIE 2.0? What is the level? So I really am excited to meet you. But what is it that makes the TUTUPIE 2.0 level?
Um, Honestly, I just feel like I'm one of the most genuine persons ever. Like, it is what you see, that is what you get, basically.
Okay. Okay, I think I felt it. I think I felt it through the show, and I think I got glued on from the beginning. But first
Mm-hmm.
of all, let me take you back. We have to
Right.
go back from the journey. You used to be a presenter actually on the radio. You used to work.
Yeah, I did have experience with Rhythm 94.7.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's where I did my, actually, that's not where I did my youth service. I was posted somewhere else and I was like, listen, honey, if you want me to actually come to work, you better give me what I want. So I had to go out, and because I've always wanted to, you see me, I'm a talkative. So that's kind of my thing. So yeah, I had to switch my youth service thingy to Rhythm 94.7. And that's how I ended up on air.
Wow. Okay. So why Real Housewife of Abuja? Why Real Housewife? Why did you say yes to the franchise?
Oh, first of all, not why. I mean, maybe that
Why?
question should be directed to the producers because they came for me. Like, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, they sourced for me. So, but yeah, basically, to be honest, I've always been a fan of the Real Housewives franchise. By that I mean the Bravo one,
Yeah.
obviously. ATL, Miami, these are like my fave ones. So it didn't take much convincing when I was asked to join the cast. I was like, you know what, let's do
And
this.
being that you know that you have the vibe, what it takes, you knew you could take it down. And I think you've been taking it down so far.
Yeah.
Well, a lot has been going down, by the way. And I've been really like, it's been worth my subscription on Showmax, I must,
I'm glad it is.
I must say, every Friday I'm looking forward to what's going down. And it's been
Mm.
going down. But then, let me take you to this journey of when you hosted your own it was a tea party.
Yeah,
I
my
remember.
staycation actually.
Yes, your staycation, but then there was a lot of things happened in staycation. I'm gonna
Yeah,
break
so the brunch, I had the lingerie party and I had the brunch and
it
I had the
that
pool party.
yeah, is the brunch that I want to touch at. You actually let me start from there because I think it's one of the things that resonates to who you are as a person. And
Right.
you were a little bit, not a little bit, you were really vulnerable. Whereas, the other ladies were more like on the surface. And you really try like, oh, in case I'm throwing tantrum or I'm like this, that this is what happened. Okay, I want to ask you something. Regarding the relationship or the experience that you have, does it have anything to do with your relationship with Jim Ike years back? Is he the one that you were referring to?
I would rather not call names on this interview. I would rather keep my focus on Real Housewives. Reason is I'm never using my platform to put anyone on again.
Right.
It's not worth it for me. If they're not mentioning me on their platform, girl, I'm not giving them the time, space, energy, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't say anything, but it's definitely a relationship you had in
A
the past,
relationship I had in the past. Yeah.
right? That made you to be in this space where you kind of sometimes want to seek attention.
Yeah, because the relationship was really I'm such a lover girl, by the way. Like,
You look
oh my God. Yes, I'm such a lover girl. I'm not about that. Oh, I'm trying to be nah, I'm a baby. I'm spoiled. So listen, so with that sort of mindset, I feel like I'm very submissive in my relationships. As much as I know I'm very, very submissive. Like, the man is the man. Like, baby, you're the king,
right.
right? So being young and then being that way to someone that was, relatively older, it was, I guess I was missing the flags, you know,
Right. Yes.
because I kept saying it was a one-time thing, but that thing was like super.
Well, perhaps you knew the flag, you were seeing the flag, but you just ignored it because it's like,
Absolutely. Yeah. But it wasn't towards me. It was never towards me because I was an egg to that person till this happened.
right,
Yeah.
right. So, how do you think the ladies took it? I saw what, again, we saw what we saw.
Yeah.
The show showed what they showed us, but the truth is that a lot of things happened. But how did you think that the ladies took it to, accepting your personality? Because you can be a little bit annoying. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
what I saw on the television in that kind of you just come on and you told Transom of, oh, my room is too small. Is your host? You are hosting the show. I was like, what the fuck? You are hosting the show. Go and tell the hotel to give you a bigger space. But
Yeah.
then relating to the brunch, I'm like,
So
okay.
about that, this is how selfless I am because I could have easily put one of the ladies in there.
Mm,
So, I mean, if it makes any sense, I could have easily taken the best room or said, oh, switch them. But I really wanted to give them the experience. I didn't mind going home. My home was literally down the road from the staycation place. And to be honest, I already spoke to the management, so I didn't think I needed to follow through. You feel me?
mm,
Like I called them, okay, I'm hosting the girls. I'm gonna come at some point when my decor people are there. But for now, just give us rooms. I know I need the best rooms. I want 5 best rooms in that
right.
place. Like I wanted yeah. So and then yeah, as far as I was concerned, I thought I had like the best one as the host, but unfortunately not. So
Wasn't.
I had to be like, because there's some things are just some things. Like I don't compromise where I lay my head.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm not compromising that. So yeah, I had to, do what I had to do. I mean, I ended up getting the room that I ideally wanted. It's
we
just
should
that I had to share.
be sharing. Yes, we should be sharing with
Yeah, so like I have that thing. Like everybody, even my friends, they know that about me. Like my space it has to be, so it's nothing. It didn't have to, it had nothing to do with the ladies. It's just my thing. Like
okay.
there's no compromise for that.
So what happened after party? Because they didn't show us this part. There's this way they dragged this thing for over 2 seasons.
There
Like,
was no after party. First things first.
oh, no, no, it was after party, after the pool party that there was
After the pool
party.
party, I went to the club. There was
Yes.
no after party. It was I went to the club and Samantha wanted to come with me and she came with me. And that's really what it
What
is to it.
something
So
happened? Everybody keep talking about Tutu, like
yeah, but that's the thing. So you see, this is I'm trying to explain to you that I went to a party with some of the people that I invited, some of my friends that I invited to my staycation, my pool party. They were like, oh, you know what? This place is open down the road. Let's go. It was a Tuesday, I think. Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, let's go tequila shots. Taco Tuesdays, whatever, whatever. Let's go have fun. And I jumped in the car and Samantha was like, you know what? I'm still up. I might as well come with you. And she came with me. So from that point up until the next episode, I was unaware that anything was being discussed because I
right,
felt this was off camera. We're done filming. I'm out with Samantha. So everything that happened after is the fact that I am shocked that I have hosted these women and nobody has called me to, oh, thank you. We had a good time. Oh, you're such a good host. Oh, we had fun. Instead, I was hearing things that people that were unaware, you feel me? Like this was so off camera. This was like out of nowhere. So I was in shock that I had no one, obviously aside Princess, because Princess is always my rider. Like, oh, Twins, your staycation was this. Oh, no, it was lit. Oh, I had fun, girl. She even had a little incident that she probably wouldn't have been able to make it to my pool party. She was upstairs. She had like a little accident.
right.
I even thought she wasn't going to make it downstairs, but she did. So it was like a whole ass thing. And then I had people also talking about, oh, you're the plug, you bring who is who out. Let's keep it 100%. People that know me know the kind of friends that I have. None of them is about to be on camera. This is Real
Right.
Housewives where they drag people.
We saw that.
Yeah, so who would expect anyone to be on, like, anybody that would want to actually genuinely be on camera must be someone that, you know, there's absolutely nothing in your closet, or you're ready to own whatever skeletons you have.
Right.
Because people will find you, people will come for you, people will dig out things that, you know what I mean? So obviously my people are like, yo, my people are people. So the ones that were available are my people that they're my social, you know,
Which are
and I'm cool with that.
are they the ones that we saw at the pool party, or they are
Yes.
not? Yeah. Okay.
No, there's some of them, yeah.
Right.
But then because most of them couldn't even come in because we had already started filming, so some of them were at the lobby of the hotel. They couldn't walk into that. Like we had already, you know, gotten into it. Some were upset. Like I had a couple of friends that actually pulled up, but then they were like, yeah, no, production had to do what they had to do. So at some point, nobody could come in. So they left.
Right.
You know what? To be honest, I had fun. The girls, the ladies had fun. We did shots, we did games. It wasn't aired, but then we did like card games. I kept throwing shots around for everyone, to be honest, because I was the host.
What about the money issue? Why did it become an issue about sharing the money in the show? I mean,
So that's my thing. That was in the club. So why is it being discussed?
okay.
This was something that happened in the club. When I go out, I'm a fine babe and I'm a vibe. I'm literally sitting down and turning up and people are giving me bundles. Like that's my real life. Like for real.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So yeah, I went with a couple of people. I had my friends that were there. I had people that saw me there. So there were people that were obviously sending bundles. I was passing it to Samantha. Yeah. So like that was a thing of, oh, I'm back in the room. I have money literally pouring out of my purse and I'm giving it to them. Like it's like, oh, you guys, you missed, but here. So it wasn't even like, listen, most of these things, I didn't even have to say nothing. Like they're the ones that had to go out there, air their laundry, because you had to come for me to even expose anything at all, you know?
Okay, so this is the point where this is the point where I think a lot of things start coming up about OJ, because she started, being in the midst of the whole conversation. Go back to Samantha, go back to you, as in go to the group, and a lot of things start going back and forth. Is this where, did you know Samantha before this show?
Yeah, Samantha has attended my events. Yeah, Samantha has attended my events before. I'm an event curator. I have partners. It's called Urban Day Party.
Right.
So obviously anybody there are a lot of Abuja people that have pulled up to it. So that's how I know Samantha.
What about OJ? Do you know OJ before?
I haven't seen OJ a day in my life before filming.
Okay.
Even Comfort, I didn't know Comfort a day in my life before filming. Arafa, of course, I know her from before. Like we've been knowing each other.
Right. So this whole thing that happened after where OJ got in between the whole thing, that's where you start. Is that where you start observing that OJ is not what she said she is? Because this thing dragged towards the episode that we watched last week.
It was dragging because every other day of my life off camera, I was being called to be told a new information. So right after we have resolved whatever it is we've resolved, I'm being called for, can you imagine? So this person is saying this person is saying this person is saying that. And for the life of me, I'm like, why isn't anybody focusing on what has happened on camera, which is what people have seen, which is my staycation? Why are we so bothered about my outing with Samantha? Like, why? Why is that even a topic of conversation? So my thing with Samantha is, you know what, like I was rocking with her, like I was kicking it with her. I was cool with her. But when I found out the details of whatever it is that she said to Comfort about our outing, that's when I took a few steps back and I was like, if you're going to tell the whole story, you might as well say, if you're going to tell a story, you might as well give the whole story. And this is where I came in about, oh, I was with somebody in the club and you're trying to take his number and, I had to grab your phone and whatever. That shit happened. It's not a big deal. Yeah, of course it happened. Listen, here's the thing about me. I will speak facts. There's no reason to lie. I might exaggerate some things, but I do not lie. Like I have receipts. I don't talk without backup, period. So first things first, as soon as I even got to the hotel after this whole thing happened, I told Princess about it. Like as soon as I literally got in, I was like, yo, look at what this girl did about. So even the next day that OJ called me to report the gossip that they were, entertaining behind my back, I mentioned it to her. I said it to OJ. I was like, can you imagine? And then I was with this guy, and she clearly could see that, we were even being a little, the chemistry was there. And then she's taking his number, and she was like, oh my God, are you serious? Oh, thank you so much for telling me, for letting me know, so I can bring my men around her. So I'm like, girl, like, where is all this flipping coming from? I get it that in that moment, that's how we felt, because it happened. So we felt how we felt. And then we began to know each other, and we saw that, you know what, all these things are not even that deep. So believe me when I tell you that there wasn't supposed to be all of these things going on. Now, me, I'm just living my life, and then I just wake up in the morning and I hear that somebody is dragging me somewhere, or oh, this person is saying this, or oh, they're subbing us, or they're calling us mean girls, or whatever. Like, these women started the whole age shaming thing. If we're gonna be real, if we're going to be real, they started that whole thing.
Much age, kind of.
Yeah, so I don't know why they're not going to embrace it. Like, listen, child, like, I've heard the worst about, oh, you're 35, you're doing this, but I'm still owning it. Whether you call me old or young, listen, I feel like I'm still a child. I will still continue to claim that till my dying bed. Like, do you get me? So, like, you can own whatever. Like, you can't come out here and be calling, oh, this one is a child. Oh, yeah, her friends are children. All these children. All that. And then now you're being called old. But then it's like, I don't get it. The double standards.
Okay, I understand. I mean, I was actually like, the whole show took a whole ton of age shaming. Who is older? Who is younger? Who is the child? Who is this?
Like, who even cares, really?
It went on. The young shall grow at the end of the day,
Exactly.
But let me say, in the beginning when you met Comfort, did you vibe with her, because somehow you became her?
Yeah, we were really cool. I used to call her Comfort. Comfort is like Sister Comfort. Yeah.
Right.
I was super cool with her. I was so cool with her. I mean, things just started falling off from all those judgmental things that she would say, because you see that whole situation in Arafa's house where she asked Princess to leave. Honestly, the root and the genesis of everything was because of me. Because Comfort wanted to instill whatever it is that she was projecting. She wanted it to be so real.
Right.
And Princess wasn't letting that slide. Princess is like, I know Tutu, this one that you say, you think this is anything. No, I've seen people that I don't even know what she was trying to insinuate. But however, it got to me that what she was trying to say was, she's seen people, hence the, oh, I'm 18 years older than you, her telling Princess that, like, something about, oh, I've seen people, I've been around people that drink, I've been around people that do everything, that she knows when she sees somebody that is drunk, that is not a normal behavior. Like, girl, what are you trying to say?
And that was when the comment of mental, whether you are mentally capacitated or not, that came up, isn't that?
Yeah, and here's the thing, yeah. Like, I keep saying to myself, oh, people are like, I've seen comments about, oh, Tutu doesn't have this thing to say, a moral. Listen, these people can kiss my fucking ass at this point, because you see me outside don't mean shit. You see me outside don't mean shit. I like to be outside. I want to party. Like, I'm not stopping y'all bitches from doing nothing. Like, go do your thing, but let me do mine. You feel me? So all that, so just because I turn up, there's no morals. Girl, bye.
See, you live in as a no judgment. But see, I want people to know who is TUTUPIE? Who is it? I want to know the real you. What do you have?
This is the real me.
Okay, the vibe.
Yes.
I can feel you.
No, not the vibe. This is the real me. I'm not vibing or nothing. Like, this is me. This is me 247. Like, this is how I am. This is how I interact. Yeah, this is me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But for real, what are your core values? Because see, you entered this show. You said yes to the show because you believe in what the platform. You like it. You vibe. You are yourself, and you say things the way they are. But what has this show brought to you, or what do you think that being a housewife has really impacted in you positively?
Oh, well, for starters, I've bagged my talk show, but then this is all going to happen after reunion. I can't really give much details on things that I'm doing because it even goes against my contract.
Right.
So like I can't do too much, but like yeah, I mean as soon as reunion is done, which is going to be second week of May, y'all will see what's up. I
Amazing.
mean, I haven't been quiet for nothing. I haven't been not dragging people because I don't want to drag people. I've been busy leveling up.
Amazing. Well, I'm
Yeah.
so excited for you, but honestly, let's. I want to take this back to the show again because this last episode that we watched last week, the OJ trip to Lagos. You showed even last yesterday. You dropped a receipt on your Instagram showing some receipts of OJ having something that you bought for her. At what point did you realize that she's not who she says she is? That she's not really the money girl that she's representing. That
Sorry,
maybe
somebody said what was the recreational drug you and Arafa admitted to taking on the
uh,
show? Weed, cannabis.
Igbo.
We had those what they call them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
weed, Igbo, Janga, anything that you call it in
Yeah,
your language. Yes.
but we like to smoke the good ones, so loud. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So because yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the OJ, the Lagos trip, what happened? Nothing. She didn't show up as usual.
but at
You know, I had a
what point
moment with her.
not who she is because you are actually affirming, you're very sure that she, I mean, from what I saw on the show, anyways, you're very sure that she's not who she said, that she's squatting, that she doesn't have a house. That's why it took a long time
I'm
before.
not saying all of that. All everybody is coming to say me. I'm just sitting down. I'm sitting pretty. Believe me when I tell you that information just comes to me. I'm literally just sitting on my own, just minding my business, and then every situation that happens. I remember I was sitting like this in the kitchen in Lagos with Arafa when she brought up that OJ house situation. How the hell would I not? How the hell would I even have that kind of information in my life?
Right.
All the way down to the name of the apartment that she said to her that she was her tenant from like ages ago and whatever. And then don't forget that she went house hunting with Princess, and apparently they went interior shopping and she told Princess she got whatever it is that her interior stuff was 20M. But then Princess tells me when they got to the house that there's absolutely nothing from the interior, whatever that they went to, that, you
And
know.
then,
So like all the things that were coming back to me were just bunch of lies. So to me, it was hilarious. You know when somebody is trying to be what they're not, because like everybody, including production, is like calling you out on your bull. Me, I don't care. But like it's coming to me. So when you come and try to be like, I'm like, girl, don't do that. I already know you. You feel me? So it's not
yeah.
really, it wasn't, it's just it is what it is. Like it could have been anyone.
At what point did she take you aback like that? Because honestly, in the beginning, she sold herself very well. Again, I'm not confirming or accepting that what you right, but she sold herself very well in the beginning in terms of her. She has multiple personality, which is kind of cute, but in terms of the money
Oh
side,
yeah, so that also is something that was of concern to me because I didn't know when it was real and when it was fake, because you said you have 127 personalities, so I don't know how to keep up with
right.
that. Do you understand? Like I don't know when to get you as OJ. Like when are you, or when are you the Chinese woman, or when are you the Arabian woman? Like it's always so like it was a joke to me. It is a joke to me.
Did you people even hear music, listen to her music when after the whole thing? Because we didn't see this
I
this
mean,
part in the.
I left. I just watched it on what they call it on Friday with everyone else. That's when I heard it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, interesting. Somebody asked, did you verify your when the information come to you? Do you verify the information that come to you?
So here's the thing, yeah, because OJ was the starter and the finisher of my staycation brahaha, in the sense that maybe this thing would have just, there wouldn't have been life to it if she didn't call me after the gossip to, speak to me about, oh, the girls are saying, because she literally was the person that came to to me with the information.
Right.
Because I remember everyone was pissed in the sense that, why did you call Tutu? Because you've now made it a thing instead of, oh, we've just said, oh, they were out, they had fun, or whatever gossip it was. Do you understand? Like, it didn't have to come back to Tutu because it came back to me as a, see what the girls are saying, see what the girls are saying. And sorry to cut you short, I need to interject on this matter. I also had an issue with, I think that's when I said to myself that I will constantly keep coming for OJ. And also with Comfort, I don't know how much the role she played in that. I don't know if it was a, oh, okay, I'm going to support that because, you know, I like to be quote unquote mommy GO.
Right.
But I will tell you for a fact that OJ apparently was going to get a pastor to come on set without letting me know.
Yeah.
To basically blindside me and then do a quote unquote deliverance.
Okay.
So I feel like at that point all bets were off.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
At
Okay.
that point, I just knew that all bets were off. I was like, so you people think that is Real Housewives of Abuja that would give a fuck about me to even do that? I have a very loving family. Everybody knows I have a family unit that I'm very close to. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Like, I'm very close to my dad. I'm very close to my sisters. My two best friends. Like, I have a very close knit of. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it was insulting on the side of my own parents to think that is this women.
Think that you are.
Where everybody's getting exposed at the end of the day. So to think that is these women that want to call pastor to deliver me from what? Because I went out to turn up. You have 127 personalities. You need deliverance.
I think it's because I understand why you freaked out when they say you are morally unstable and you know you're not moral.
So I can't smoke. I can't just like smoke my weed and just keep it moving. So I don't have morals anymore.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing about me and these girls. They did a whole lot of shit behind camera. They know how to hide their, you know, there was facade. There's never a mask with me. So that's why, and it's fine to be the most hated because, you know, yes, I'm saying this, I'm saying that, but every shit that went down on camera was what I was bringing on camera. Because why are you doing things behind camera and then I'm supposed to just be lovey-dovey? Do you understand? I was always in a fix where I'm not trying to speak to this person. I'm not trying to speak to, like, I'm not trying, because in real life, you're not my friend. So if I don't speak to you for the rest of my life, I'm good with it. But then we're working together, so I have to force myself to talk to, you know, and do what I need to do because, you know, based on my contract.
Yeah. Well, this is the part that's because all of me, as in when I was watching it, when you went to Comfort's house, I really didn't know how it went from 0 to 100. Like, I was like, why is she angry? And I'm like, I didn't understand
I went
it. And
to Comfort's house for a confrontational visit.
Yeah.
All of that shit was not shown. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I went to Comfort's house for a confrontational visit in regards to what I heard or the roles that she played.
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just there, like, because I sent messages on the group chat. I was like, listen, I'm not sure what's going on because I wanted to take my outing with Samantha out of filming. Like, it had no business with
the whole.
You understand?
Yeah.
It had no business with, like,
So, yeah. Okay.
But then at the end of the day, everybody knew about it. I was in a fix. Do I talk about it? Do I not? What did she say? How far did she go with the information? What am I saying? Do you understand? So at some point I was just like,
So who are you? Who among these ladies? Now I know you're friends with Princess long time ago before the show, right? From what I understood. So who are you vibing with now? Because Samantha, somehow you also kind of was a little bit not cool with her for the fact that she did what she did. You know,
I was cool with her. I think we, well, to be honest, I don't have any issues with Samantha, but I guess she needs to put a front to whoever it is that she needs to put a front to, because we already discussed whatever it was. Like, at the end of the day, this was like episode 3. We didn't know each other. You did what you did. You apologized, you know, and then I was decent enough to tell you, okay, well, before you apologized, I already said what I said because I'm angry about you saying what you said. So I'm like, I might as well give the entire details as to what happened. And then, but then, yeah, I told her way ahead of time. So when it aired and she, I don't know, apparently started acting funny and weird, I was like, you know what? I don't even have time for this. Like,
So at this moment, are you okay with Arafa? Are you cool? I mean, cool with Arafa? Because I know you guys are not shooting now. So are you cool with her or Comfort as well?
to be honest, I haven't seen Comfort since we left South Africa. We haven't had any kind of communication, which is like, well, like second, third week of March. I don't know nothing about her. I don't follow her. I've never followed her, so I don't know nothing.
Mm.
Um, Arafa, I blocked her. Um,
You blocked Arafa, okay.
yeah, I blocked her. OJ obviously blocked her. That's why I didn't even know she posted that whole video. Uh, I mean, the call out video. Because I didn't even know. My response was so late. I'm so angry.
It's not late. It's not late. We caught up. And we
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. But like the fact that I was asleep and just, facing front.
Like
And
I said,
then,
my subscription is still working. So we are going to catch up. So I know you're coming with a lot of receipts. So we're going to catch up. But however, I really, the thing is that I like that you're clarifying this because honestly, even though I understand production and I know that a lot of things were cut short. So it's like I'm trying to catch up. Why did this happen? What happened? And you became in the beginning. Honestly, there's this misunderstanding surrounding you. I was like, who is she? I can't really grasp my hand on you and your personality. And then, but over the time, I realized that you are just who you are, especially at Samantha's event where you were really saying, like, you said to Comfort, say it, girl. Is it weed? Is it weed? I had weed. What else? Say it. And then they were like, camera. I want to ask you something. At some point, I felt sorry. Sorry, I will say for Comfort because I felt like a lot of things was said to her, especially from you as well, and you apologized. How were you genuine? Was your apology
oh,
genuine?
absolutely. I don't give fake
Right.
apologies. I do not do fake apologies because for me to open my mouth to apologize, it's honestly like, it's hard. So if I give it, it's coming from my heart.
And you really felt sorry for her because I could say that
Yeah,
you
I
felt,
felt
yeah.
bad. I felt really bad because after I calmed down and Princess had spoken to Comfort, because Princess actually spoke to Comfort, um I think before I sent those messages, but I wasn't trying to listen to anything.
Mm.
Like I really wasn't trying to, like I didn't want to hear nothing because I'm like, yeah, you said what you said, you did what you did. What she does is, the best word to describe it is manipulating, because there's a situation, you feel how you feel, but you don't force it on, because that's how you feel don't mean that's what it is. So because there's that argument or rift of, but that's not what it is, you just want, because Comfort from the get-go, from when I think we slept in the same room, from when we left staycation, I think from that moment she just started judging me.
Because maybe she's seen enough of you. Got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like she just started.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was like, if I was in my room by myself, I think all of these episodes maybe would have been boring.
You know what? I think, to be honest, I felt sorry for her, but I feel like she's in the wrong show because she has this moral that did not really tally well with the Real Housewife, to be honest. But also, without her, there wouldn't be the characters balance
Yeah.
somehow because like Samantha, and we needed somebody like her, and then we needed somebody like you, and then her, Princess. Hey, none came. I don't know
I remember
So
when I started, Princess and everyone else, because obviously there's a perception of me. Oh, Tutupie is crazy.
yeah,
Tutupie is crazy.
yeah.
Tutupie is crazy. So there was that perception of me. First episode, second episode, Princess was already like, "Yo, twins, I don't know what are you doing?"
But she was
And I'm like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?"
one on always trying to say something good about you. I
Yeah,
tell you, I had that.
I'm always like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" I'm like, I'm not. She was like, "Please, oh, what is this? Oh, this is not you. This is not you." But I was maintaining peace
Yeah,
till
yeah.
whatever happened. Do you
Okay.
understand? Like I just,
The things that happened started from when it was also you that invited the Jaruma. And then, okay, you say you don't want to mention anybody's name, but I'll be mentioning, eh? So I'll mention for you, and then you can talk. But then you invited Jaruma, and then after,
Okay, no, I didn't actually.
ah,
I didn't. Yeah, I told I had a. So there were games that were planned, and then we just thought lingerie party. Maybe we should do something like sex. You know, is sexy sex something. I mean, it's lingerie. It's adults. Let's just do something fun. And the person that I planned it with was like, okay, how about we invite like a sex therapist? The person is going to bring toys, just going to like show us, you know. And I
okay,
felt, I don't know, like I just felt I wanted to make the ladies uncomfortable a little bit because I knew that things like that would maybe kind of like, and I wanted to get to, because on my invitation card, it had something about leaving whatever home at home and just come and, you know, enjoy the girlcation and whatever. Yeah. So I wanted to make them uncomfortable. I knew that talking about sex in front of cameras and stuff would
okay.
be uncomfortable. So I just wanted to do that. Let's laugh about it. And the best person to, I don't know, the girl just said, you know what, there's somebody that would be very entertaining. So let's just do that. And I guess she was supposed to kind of like come around in the show. So it was a perfect introduction to her. It wasn't like a, oh, I'm out there inviting. Yeah, nah.
Okay, so it was all part of the package. I get it. I'm not calling anything out, but I understand the concept. However, after you, but why did you guys not, she didn't even get the platform, to be honest. She didn't even
No,
finish.
but if you watched it, you will see that I had nothing. I was good with her. Like there was no.
You didn't
It
say,
was an introduction.
you didn't say there was no introduction. As in, she didn't finish her own introduction before.
She was doing her introduction, and then she got into it with Princess, and that's it.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
that was
nothing,
it.
really.
That was it. And now it goes back to where, oh, call her and ask her if she's fine. If she's, I would call her if I called her to invite her, right? So I
Yeah.
guess people should have just picked up from there that it's not my cup of tea.
Right. Okay. I just thought it was so shady that you didn't continue the conversation. You didn't call to ask what happened,
There was
and
no
you
reason to.
know
We
her.
didn't have a prior conversation. The way everybody saw her walk in was the way I saw her walk in.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, interesting. Because it didn't play out well, and the assistant, I'm sorry, that was on another level
I
too.
don't
But it was
even know who that was. That person was not supposed to be there.
Jesus, you are killing me. I can't. I'm really trying to not laugh, but I can't. That person was not.
I
Okay.
didn't expect that, honestly.
Okay. Well, it's quite obvious, that, well, see, you and for me, I think you and the princess were really killing the whole thing. Again, at the end of the day, I always look back to the beauty of the woman you are because I stand for the positive side. In as much as, I love this, I love the energy that I love Real Housewife generally. So the Abuja one really came in with the whole vibe. So if
Hmm.
people ask you now, what is coming? Maybe, I know you say you don't want to spill anything, but what is it that, the brand TUTUPIE is bringing? I know you do the kitchen thing. How is it going? Are we
Oh, it's
expecting?
not the kitchen thing.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry. Event, I know event.
You said you do the kitchen thing.
No, I know
So,
you're into cooking. I know
yeah,
you're
well, the
into
kitchen
cooking.
thing, the kitchen thing.
I apologize. I apologize.
So what people, no, a lot of people actually know that, but people that don't really, because I'm very active on my
Yeah,
Snapchat. So, and that's where I post like my
food.
normal day to day, you know, whatever, blah, 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 to pie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what people don't know is I actually, this my cooking stuff, I do it myself. Like I had to make the maid at home. Also, by the way, I had to move out of my parents' house just when I started, just before I
Oh,
started filming.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because production, when they came to me, I didn't realize the magnitude of,
Babe.
I didn't know it was like a billion people that would come to your house. I wasn't ready for that to, I mean, no, I wasn't about to do that to my
Yeah,
family.
yes, a parent. Yeah.
So, because yeah, my siblings are married, they're all at home. So I wasn't about to invade my parents' privacy like that. So it felt, and then yeah, for the first time in my life since I moved back to Nigeria, to be alone. Like, girl, I didn't know what I was missing. So yeah. So, but then my mom didn't let me go with any of the maids. So, because I turned one of our helps to like my sous chef.
Right.
If she cooks and I cook, you wouldn't tell the difference because she's been rocking with us for like 5 years. So she knows every freaking, you know.
Yes, all
So,
this. Mm.
yeah, when we started filming, it was like the most tedious thing ever. I couldn't keep up because when am I marinating my stuff? When am I taking orders? And I do bulk orders. Like if I do the least serving is serving for 3. And then you can imagine getting it for, because most of my clients are like office kind of people.
Right. Mm.
You know, it's already like a thing. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's difficult to keep up. 5 days a week we're filming. Sometimes it's supposed to be for 2 hours, but some people wouldn't come in time. So yeah, it would extend. So that was like on a pause kind of situation.
Yeah.
But then full on everything is coming back like 100% as soon as I am done with reunion because I don't like stress.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know how to. I don't know. I'm one of those people that honestly, if you could pay people to sleep, I use God. If there's a competition to pay people to
to say
sleep,
people,
girl, I
that's
would so go for
that
it.
stuff. You should
It's so
actually start.
weird, and you know, people don't even know that about myself. Like, people don't know that. People just know that, oh yeah, she likes outside, but they don't know that I'm actually such a homebody. God, I have my friends that get irritated by the way, and I'm one of those people that look at TV in front of me, but I'll watch whatever I'm watching on my phone. So I watch my series, I watch my everything on my phone. So at the end of the day, I just like to just curl up and just watch TV, kick it at home, do whatever. So I've been doing a lot of that. I needed that rest.
Yes, it's amazing. Well, aside from cooking, not kitchen thing, aside,
I just commented, that's actually true. You sleep a lot with exclamation marks.
that aside from the cooking thing, what else are we to expect coming soon?
Yeah, so basically, this is the thing. You're expecting Dish with TUTUPIE. Dish with TUTUPIE is a talk show that also incorporates cooking in it. So I'm just not having this conversation. I'm going to be cooking while I'm doing all of that. I'm going to be bringing like the dopest people, you know, not your regular, not what people expect. I need to break into more circles
Yeah.
for
Okay.
y'all viewers. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing a whole lot of
Little
that.
echoes, eh?
Yes. I'm
Yes.
going to be doing a lot of that. Princess is finally teaching me how to do content because my email is packed with what do you call it? Please,
All
yeah, we need you to please. Can you
have,
what's your rate? We wanna. Yo, I'm like, hold up. I'm learning how to do the content because what I can do is Snapchat. Like, I'm queen of Snap. I would do my videos. I would do whatever, but nothing.
well, in Nigeria, see, over you see, you're no longer living abroad. So in Nigeria, there you can hire as many people as
Yeah,
possible to work.
but I also have to
And
learn.
of course, you have
You
to.
see, now I have a tripod. I should have fixed it to talk to you, but I'm holding my phone.
Really? Have you been holding your phone on your hand?
Oh yes. I bought a tripod, but I don't know how to like. I broke it trying to fix it. I broke it, so yeah, I don't know how to use that shit.
Okay. You really need someone to teach you. Well,
Exactly. So Princess is teaching me how to content create. I'm doing well. So far, so good. So yeah,
yes.
that's why I haven't really posted. I'm just piling up my videos because I haven't really posted since I think like the second or 3rd of April up until yesterday's post because I'm trying to pile. I want to like put out more, not my regular TUTUPIE content because my everyday content is just being pretty or just eating or like turn up or whatever. So like more, yeah.
Well, it's so lovely because see, you are living the young life. You're living the, the young, the grownish, all of it all, and now you're living by yourself. What is it that you're actually missing now? What is it that you're enjoying in your house alone now? I miss living alone though. What is it that you think? What?
Everything. If I was at home now, my mom would have come in a million times to ask me for the remote that she left in the living room. Um,
Right.
my dad would have, girl, yo, listen, living by myself is
Yeah.
like the best thing ever. That's all I know.
I mean, well,
Because up
wait,
until I was staying in my parents' house, I would wait for them to go to sleep or kind of wait for them to get in, and then my maid would. I was sneaking out to go, like I was sneaking to go
as
out
old
at
as
my
you,
big age. Yes, at my big freaking age.
oh my God.
Yeah, because every time I do that and I come back the next day, best believe there's like 2 hours breakfast talk on
Conversation.
how life is not this, life is not that, life is not this, life is not that, like on and on and on and on. So yeah, basically that's always the case.
You're actually very brave. I like that. But
Yeah,
by the way, wait, you're single, and I know how our people are. Are these, do you have pressure of people telling you to get married? You're not,
absolutely not.
you don't.
No,
Good,
I
good.
don't, because I've had my fair share of dating. If it's dating, yeah. So
Mm,
honestly, like it's when it comes, it comes. I swear to God, no pressure.
great, great.
Yeah.
Well,
Me, I'm just like, I just feel like I just at some point I want to have a child, and I want to do it the right way, because my dad would just have a heart attack. Like that man is such a northern man, in the sense that, what, pregnant where? Like, so yeah, so
you want
that's
to,
the only thing I'm kind of like. And
mm,
my sisters all have kids. I'm okay being the cool aunt, but at the same time, it would be nice to have. But then I really want a family unit. I don't want to have just my daughter running around. I want my partner there, and stuff. So, but
good,
there's no pressure, honestly, because if there was pressure, there were people that would have gotten married to.
right, yeah.
I mean, I'm a northern girl. It's just to enter Borno and sit right in my father's house. They will come.
It's
Yeah, like
true. No, but you can. There's also something you mentioned this in the show actually, where you said you can't just get married. That you can't just take any shit. You rather walk away. I think that was something when you were referring to Samantha or something. And would you like to make a comment on that? What do you think? What you say that she when she's taking shit in her marriage, and you
that's her marriage. But I said what I said, because
right.
she's taking shit in her marriage. Then that doesn't mean I'll
Yes.
I'll be okay. Like that question should be for her. Like, why did TUTUPIE say that? Then she can now explain that. But then it's not in my place.
It's
I
not.
just know that I had to use it as my own defense for what she said. But it's real. It's real talk.
It's real talk.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
real talk. It just is unfortunate that I had to say it, but like it's real talk.
Right. Well, I'm so, well, see, you are a vibe. I feel it now. I understand why you say you're the vibe queen and you are real. I can feel it that you don't have filter and you don't really care and you're living your best life. So,
It's not
once,
like I don't really care. It's more like I don't know. I just don't know how to hide it. Like I'm trying. Like I actually do pray to God that sometimes maybe I should just swallow whatever it is. But then I honestly just don't know how to. Like it's right there. Like when it's there, like I just say it's like sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, did I even say it out loud? Do you understand? Like sometimes I'll be like, oh fuck, did I just say that out loud? I'll be like, oh shit, that was what I was thinking. But yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. Well, you really are a whole package and I think you're living your best life. I appreciate you accepting this invite. Thank you so much, guys. I know that you have a lot of questions. You can go and bombard down her page and keep bringing the question because I think there's a lot of spices coming reunion. So tomorrow I'm looking forward to see what's coming tomorrow because we haven't seen the South Africa trip yet. So
No,
I don't.
Friday.
Oh, Friday, yes. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm done. But yes, on Friday.
Me too. I'm excited to see South Africa because I don't know. I just looked really cute in the diary sash. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see.
Nice. And also, you are killing it. Your vibe, I mean, your outfit. Who is your vibe? Somebody actually asked that question. Who is your designer? Who was making your clothes and all that? Any special?
80, well, the custom outfits that I had on was House of Moesha.
Oh,
And then the other ones were different designers, but the styling was 41 locks.
Right.
So yeah, so I was getting from 41 locks, and then House of Moesha was making my custom fit. So it was just those two people I was working with.
Wow. But your outfits were good, and then the Ibamaka Amembo girls, I love the Ibamaka. I love
Okay.
this because I'm a girl trip vibe person,
Oh,
and
thank
then Ibamaka
you.
killed it. Like it was like I love the whole vibe. Really lovely,
Thank
lovely.
you.
Yes, you guys did so well. I was just cheesing throughout the whole series. I mean, for that reason, I'm gonna keep my subscription for
Oh,
one.
someone just asked about my ministerial position. I just saw this thing. So yeah, I worked with women affairs and social development actually for 8 years of my life.
Right.
And then the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development.
Oh yeah. What did you
Yeah,
get?
I was a community development officer. Under that ministry, I acquired like a whole lot of certificates with the UN, acquired a whole lot of like I did a whole lot of humanitarian stuff. However, I took a break when my boss died, the former minister,
Right.
Senator Aisha Al Hassan.
You
They used to call her Mama Taraba.
know,
Yeah. So she died. Things kind of changed. It wasn't really the same. I was drowning in that because she really put me on. Like she was my, yeah. Do you understand? So I'm taking like leave of absence to just do this.
yeah.
And then when I feel like, I mean, a new government is coming. So hopefully, I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
So maybe I would probably go back there. I'm a whole ass civil servant. It's not like my file is going to go anywhere. It's just leave of absence. So future minister is a 1000% thing.
So you really are thinking about that. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's my thing. That was my thing. In fact, that's the first thing I said when I was moving to Nigeria. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like it's still on.
well, I wish you best of luck. We're here for it. Like I'm still like
Thank you. Thank you.
but absolutely. But what about actually? What did you aside from being in the ministry and all that? What else did you do in between presenting, going traveling abroad to study, then coming back to Nigeria? What how did you fit in
Coming
those?
back to Nigeria is when I did the ministerial job. I
Right.
just went on leave of absence in 2019.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you
Yeah,
just
it was just in 2019 that I decided to, take a step back.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite interesting. And then you chose to jump into Real Housewife, and then you are going to go back into politics. That's a whole different, like a whole
Yes,
different.
girl. Yes. This life, you gotta do everything you want to do. Like, I just want to take the list. Okay, I was able to do this. Oh, did that. Oh, did this. Did that.
Yes,
So yeah.
yes, yes. I mean, why do we have women? Why do we have to put ourselves in a box? We can be everything we want to be. You don't have to be
Exactly.
one person like this in a box. No, 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 no. As long as you feel it, go for it. At least you say you've been there, done that. So
True.
lovely to have you too. Let's keep in
Thank
touch.
you for
And
having me.
yes, guys, I have to go. It's 1 hour already. Like I wish we can continue talking. But
I know,
thank you so
right?
much.
This was interesting.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I love your vibe. Like, okay, now
Thank you.
see on Friday when I'm watching, I'll be connecting more. I'll be connecting more because it's like, okay, I get her now. I feel her. So this is good. Thank you so much.
You're
Really.
welcome.
Have a very
Bye.
good evening. Good night. Bye. Good night.